across the runway here. The helicopter's gone. There's some tables and chairs set up here. It's fairly active local flights, really short haul things come through. They're regularly scheduled. This weather is atrocious, but look at all these woods here. That should provide some decent shelter. I'll be back to my sleeping bit, but just one trip at a time, so it doesn't look like I'm carrying too much along this barbed wire fence. Okay, there's some good shelter here. Good view of the runway. Seems pretty dry too. Lots of trees for the hammock. That's what I like to see. So I got my sleeping bag. It's in a garbage bag, so it looks less suspicious. Looks like I'm just littering instead. But the wind is a little gusty, you know, probably 12 knots here. In the woods, it should be a lot more calm. And I'm gonna get out of this rain. Got a big sleeping bag today because I don't want to be cold out here, and I'm already starting to get a little wet. I'm gonna set up here between these two trees. There's a lot of these little branches in the way, but that's okay. It'll give me more stealth. I'm really excited to get under this tarp. Sounds like another airplane's taking off, so go check that out. Okay. This is pretty good. It'll keep me pretty dry and really hidden. I'm gonna put everything into this hammock, zip it up. I'm gonna check out the little airport lounge because, believe it or not, they got one. We'll do a moderate stealth test here as well. So not far away from here. Doesn't have that much of an appearance to it. There's a road right on that side there. And of course the airport is right there. And from here, yeah, you got to be pretty much there before you can see anything.
This is summer with the Nissan Summer Sales Event, featuring the award-winning Rogue and Pathfinder. Now more affordable. Hurry to a Nissan dealer today.
Yeah. Looks great to me. This video is a little plain, so it might not take off, but we're just having fun tonight. That restaurant / lounge is all the way across the runway, so there's no shortcut across that. So I gotta kind of brave the rain here. Wind is really bad once you're out of those woods, so I can't wait to go to the airport. And just about there. Yeah, that's right. Thanks. Right, that was a good way to warm up. I'm going to hit the restroom here because of the key factor. I'm going to head back out to my spot in the woods. Due to all the music playing, I was not able to really film any noise in there, but had a beer or two, watched a few planes, taking off and landing. They got the landing lights on now, which they seem to only do when there's a plane landing, so there could be something coming soon. They're trying to save electricity or something. Fine, I'll walk in the mud. Oh, no. My famous cluster knot came undone. But, gonna check on everything, make sure nothing's too soaked. Things don't seem bad at all. Kept the sleeping bag in this garbage bag. I was already in a compression bag, so that's good and dry. Inside the hammock, there's a little moisture, but it's so windy. It should dry it off real fast. I can feel the thing sagging quite a bit, so I want to keep the hammock low because the lower it is, the stealthier it is. This will be all right tonight. My head's going to be at this end, so I really want to pay attention to the cord line of the hammock. And right now it's slanting down. It's looking a little better. That's one of the less obvious shelters I've ever done. And I've done some pretty obvious ones, except right there's a road on one side, right there. And on the other side, there's an airport runway. Here. And I'm stuck in the middle with you. Hammock is drying out awesome. I was originally going to do the cot with a little tarp over top of it here, but with all the rain, I had to change my angle of attack so that I could stay comfortably dry and cook under here without too much of an issue. And this is beautifully stealthy to use in a situation like this. Obviously, time for step 2. Today's is a Wingman by Ace Brewing Company. It's local-ish. Perfect. I don't have to be too stealthy crafting a beer over here, other than that walking trail. So this one's a pale ale. This airport seems to be the type that's only active during daylight unless there's an emergency. That really works good for me. Lots taking off and landing when I was in that pub. So I haven't seen anything out here yet or heard anything, but I really didn't want to stall and miss having a pint at the pub. If I knew I could count on that pub to be open, I would have had some dinner there, but I brought some food with me as well. Get that cooking in a little bit, and they've turned on some pretty big lights at the airport here.
Living with opioid addiction can be a struggle. Sublocade with counseling is for adults with moderate to severe opioid addiction who have started treatment with a dose of oral buprenorphine or are being treated with buprenorphine. Sublocade may help you keep moving towards recovery. Sublocade continuously releases the medicine buprenorphine all month with no real daily ups and downs. Buprenorphine is known to reduce cravings and block the rewarding effects of opioids.
Sublocade may cause harm or death if injected in a vein. As an opioid, it may cause serious life-threatening breathing problems. Ask about naloxone for opioid overdose. Get emergency help right away if you're faint, dizzy, sleepy, confused, have problems breathing, seeing or talking, or if naloxone is given. Don't take with other opioids, benzos, alcohol, or other drugs, including street drugs. This can cause severe drowsiness, decreased awareness, breathing problems, coma, and death. In emergencies, tell medical staff you're on Sublocade for opioid dependence. This isn't a full list of risks and side effects. Talk to your doctor and read patient label for more information.
Don't give up. Ask a doctor if Sublocade can help you keep moving towards recovery.
Chevy Trucks. More dependability awards for trucks than any other brand, according to J.D. Power. And Chevrolet. Together, let's drive.
It's still really windy. Not a lot of rain, but a lot of wind. And that's okay. Hunkering down here, it's cozy, and I don't want to be walking around too much because there's that trail right there. And if somebody sees me, things could really take a nosedive. Whiskey Tango Foxtrot. The runway lights are on. I thought they only did that if there's a plane coming, from what I saw so far. Let's check it out. Those weren't the runway lights. They were just normal street lights I thought were the runway lights. And I'm losing my excuse pretty fast here. If somebody asks what I'm doing. Normally in the daytime, I can say, I'm a big fan of aviation. I hate aviation. I'm scared of flying. But if anybody asked, I would just say, yeah, the Cessna. Everything's a Cessna in these airports. We're going to buy it. I got a new flashlight specifically for this trip. I'm not going to talk about the brand or anything like that because I'm not here to sell flashlights. I'm here to sleep beside the airport. But it's controllable from my phone. So I can go like right or not right, or I can change the color.